Hey, Olive, Arlo, and especially the birthday boy, Frank. Hope you're getting off the street. Maybe going over to see some relatives there in Philly or in Jersey. That'd be nice. Anyway, I thought this would be an appropriate day to read Happy Birthday to You by Dr. Seuss. And I guess BB equals the birthday boy. And here is that same kid that's always in these things. And I don't know what they're doing. Happy Birthday to You by Dr. Seuss. This was copyrighted in 1959, so I was 6 years old when it came out. I wish we could do what they do in Catrue. They sure know how to say happy birthday to you. In Catrue, every year on the day you were born, they start the day right in the bright early morn. When the birthday honker hikes high up Mount Zorn, so that must be that mountain-looking step thing that we saw on that other page, and lets loose a big blast on the big birthday horn. And the voice of the horn calls out loud as it plays, "Wake up, for today is your day of all days." And here's the, what's his name, the honker. And there's the birthday horn, and he's blasting it. Get up, lazy head. Then, the moment the horn's happy honk is heard, comes a fluttering flap, and then comes the bird. The great birthday bird. And so far as I know, Catrue is the only place birthday birds grow. This bird has a brain. He's most beautifully brained, with the brainiest bird brain that's ever been trained. He sounds a little like Donald Trump if Donald Trump was a bird. He'd be a brainy bird. He was trained by the most splendid club in this nation, the Catrue Happy Birthday Association. And whether your name is Pete, Polly, or Paul, when your birthday comes round, he's in charge of it all. Whether your name is Nate, Nellie, or Ned, he knows your address, and he heads for your bed. You hear a soft swoosh in the brightening sky. You are not all awake, but you open one eye. And there he is. This kid's opening one eye. And here comes this bird coming in. So the BB is for the birthday bird. Then over the housetops and trees of Catrue, you see that bird coming to you, just to you. That bird pops right in. You are up on your feet. You jump to the window. You meet and you greet with the secret Catrue birthday high sign and shake that only good people with birthdays may make. You do it just so with each finger and toe. Then the bird says, "Come on, brush your teeth and let's go." It's your day of all days. It's the best of the best. So don't waste a minute. Hop to it. Get dressed. So this kid is in his jammies. There's the cat going, "Oh, I want to go too." But cats can't go. Look at the fun they're going to be having, huh? And 5 minutes later, you're having a snack on your way out of town on a smorgasbord's back. And a smorgasbord is just a lot of food, a lot of different food, kind of like a buffet kind of thing, a smorgasbord. But this is an animal called a smorgasbord, and it looks like that, and it has food on it. And it looks like he's eating, I don't know, a ham fillet maybe. There's sausages up here, sandwiches, watermelon, pears, corn, ice cream. You can have anything. Blueberries. I wonder if those blueberries were grown in your yard, Arlo. Today, laughs the bird, eat whatever you want. Today no one tells you you can't, or you can't, or you shan't. And today you don't have to be tidy or neat. If you wish, you may eat with both hands and both feet. That's silly. So get in there and munch. Have a big muncharoo. Today is your birthday. Today, you are you. If we didn't have birthdays, you wouldn't be you. If you'd never been born, well, then what would you do? If you'd never been born, well, then what would you be? You might be a fish or a toad in a tree. You might be a doorknob or 3 baked potatoes. You might be a bag full of hard green tomatoes. Or worse than all that, why, you might be a wasn't. A wasn't has no fun at all. No, he doesn't. A wasn't just isn't. He just isn't present. But you are you. And now, isn't that pleasant? And there they go, they're hippity hopping up the bunny trail there. Oh, so here's the thing that we saw at the very beginning that didn't have any words. So we'll go to the top of the toppest blue space, the official Kitru birthday sounding off place. Come on, open your mouth and sound off at the sky. Shout loud at the top of your voice. I am I. Me. I am I. And I may not know why, but I know that I like it. 3 cheers. I am I. And now, on this day of all days in Kitru, the association has built just for you a railway with very particular boats. Well, a railway has trains, not boats. So this is kind of strange. That are pulled through the air by funicular goats. So funiculars are these things that you can ride up the side of a mountain. It's kind of like a train. And this has a boat on it instead of a train, and goats. And you can see the goats up here taking you up to the top of the funicular. Grandmother and I have ridden funiculars in Barcelona and I think Bilbao, both in Spain. These goats never slip, never trip, and never bungle. They take you down fast to the birthday flower jungle. The best sniffing flowers that anyone grows, we have grown to be sniffed by your own private nose. So here's the flowers down here. Oh, and look at the garden. Oh, they're cutting flowers too. I wonder if they're allowed to. They smell like licorice and cheese. Send 40 hoobubs up the trees. So these must be hoobubs. These. It's a snip with snippers, a nip with nippers, clip and clop with clapping clippers. Nip and snip with clipping cloppers. Snip and snop with snipping snoppers. All for you, the Who-Bubs clip. Happy birthday, Nop and Nip. So here's the birthday bird taking them through this place with these things. I guess they gets to eat them. Then pile the wondrous smelling stacks of 50 hippoheimers backs. So these are hippoheimers, these things. They'll take those flowers all home for you. You can keep the hippoheimers too. I don't think your moms would like you to have those things. While this is done, I've got a hunch. It's time to eat our birthday lunch. Yeah, they never had breakfast. They just had snacks. For birthday luncheons, as a rule, we serve hot dogs rolled on a spool. And here they are. There's a big spool. And hot dogs sometimes are connected together. Not most hot dogs that you get in the supermarket, but freshly made hot dogs. Hot dog is a kind of sausage, and you'll have sausages that when they twist, they put it in the casing and they twist the casing to make the individual hot dogs. They just leave them together and then you cut the casings. So you're never going to see any this long, but hot dogs rolled on a spool. So stuff and stuff and stuff and stuff and stuff until you've had enough. Now, of course, we're all mustard. So one of the rules is to wash it all off in the mustard off pools, which are very fine warm water mountaintop tubs, which were built just for this by the Mustard Off Club. So I guess if you get mustard all over you, like your mouth and your hands from eating the hot dogs, then you get in these mustard off tubs. They're pretty elaborate fountains. They got steps going from level to level. Then out of the water, sing loud while you dry. Sing out, sing loud, I am lucky, sing loud. I am I. If you've never been born, then you might be an isn't. And isn't has no fun of all. No, he disn't. He never has birthdays, and that isn't pleasant. You have to be born, or you don't get a present. A present, aha. Now what kind shall I give? Why, the kind you'll remember as long as you live. And everybody's interested in what's going on. These fish are fascinated by these two guys, and they're tailing off, talking about presents. Would you like a fine pet? Well, that's just what you'll get. I'll get you the fanciest pet ever yet. As you see, we have here in the heart of our nation the official True Birthday Pet Reservation. So by reservation, you're talking about like almost like a farm. And you have all these pets in the farm, and they're going to be probably pretty amazing based on what they look like. He's riding a unicycle, this bird. He's got the boy in his back. Would you like a fine pet? Well, that's just what you get. I'll get you the fanciest pet ever yet. As you see, we have here in the heart of our nation the official True Birthday Pet Reservation. I'm sorry, I read that again. From east of the eastest to west of the westest, we've searched the whole world just to bring you the bestest. They come in all sizes, small, medium, tall. If you wish, I will find you the tallest of all. I wonder if it's this guy here. It's the tallest of all. To find who's the tallest, we start with the smallest. We start with the smallest. Then what do? We line them all up, back to back, 2 by 2, taller and taller, and when we are through, we finally will find one who's taller than who. But you have to be smart and keep watching their feet, because sometimes they stand on their tiptoes to cheat. So you can only do so much cheating, but every inch helps. And so from the smaller, we stack them up taller, and taller and taller and taller and taller. And now here's the one who is taller than aller. He's yours. He's all yours. He's the very top tallest. I know you'll enjoy him, the tallest of allest. So this is him here. I'll have him shipped home to you, Birthday Express. That cost quite a lot, but I couldn't care less. Today is your birthday. Today you are you. So what if it cost me $1,000 or $2,000? Back in 1959, $1,000 was, I mean, it's a lot now, but it was a lot of money back then. Could probably buy a brand new car for $1,000, maybe less. Ooh, now they're underwater. Look at this shady character. Today is your birthday. You get what you wish. You also might like a nice time-telling fish. Oh, Harlow. I think you would love a time-telling fish. Right now, at 4 years old, 4.5, you're obsessed with clocks. Clocks and Roombas, although they didn't have Roombas in 1959. So I'll send Diver Gets, and I'll send Diver Gets. So this is Gets and Gets right here. Deep under the sea, and they're undersea kits. And this is, like, they have wetsuits on, and they, for some reason, don't have tanks. They're free diving. But your kit is kind of like your uniform in soccer. They call them soccer kits. And you have diving kits. Europeans, a lot of times, will call things like that your kit. In all the wide world, there are no better pets than the time-telling fish that gets and gets. But speaking of time, why, good gracious alive, that time-telling fish says it's 4:45. I had no idea it was getting so late. We have to get going. We have a big date. I'm surprised he's not wearing a watch. And so as the sunset burns red in the west, comes the night of the day of the best, the night of all nights in True. So according to rule, what we usually do is saddle up two hooded cloppers named Alice and gallop like mad to the birthday palace. Your big birthday party soon starts to begin in the finest palace that you've ever been in. So this is the palace over here. And these are these two hooded cloppers. And the bird is taking them on that. You could just fly them there. This is probably that thing that tells time. Now this birthday palace, as soon you will see, has exactly 9,403 rooms to play games in, 12 halls for brass bands. I'll tell you what sucks is that his friends aren't here. Usually you're going to have a birthday party, your friends are going to be there. But we'll see what happens. I have not read this book before. Not counting the 53 hamburger stands. And besides all that, there are 65 rooms just for keeping the sweeping up afterwards brooms. Because after your party, as well you may guess, it will take 20 days just to sweep up the mess. I hope there's other people there, because he'd have to make quite a mess that it would take 20 days for a crew of people to clean it up. First, we're greeted by drummers who drum as they come, and next the strummers who strum as they come. And the drummers who drum and strummers who strum are followed by zummers, come as they zum. Just look at those zummers. They're sort of like plumbers. They come along humming with heads in their plumbing, and that makes the music that zummers call zumming. So, where are these guys? These zummers. I guess all these guys are zummers. But we got drummers drumming. And strummers strumming. I don't see strummers strumming. Oh well. And all of this beautiful zumming and humming and plumbing and strumming and drumming and coming, all of it, all is for you. Look at these guys here, hornhead guys. Oh, these strummers here, they're strumming a, what do they call that? Giant stringed instrument, a harp. Look, the daring singing herrings, and herrings are fish. Daring singing spelling herrings. See what daring herrings do. They sing and spell it all for you. And these are all fish, see them? So they spell that. Happy birthday to you. Oh, yet there's more. And here comes your cake, cooked by Snookers and Snookers, the official True Happy Birthday cake cookers. And Snookers, I'm happy to say, are the only cake cookers who cook cakes today, made of guaranteed, certified, strictly grade A, peppermint cucumber sausage paste butter. Ew. And the world's finest cake slicers, dutter and dutter, with hatchets aflutter, high up on the poop deck, stand ready to cut her. So there they are, and this is the poop deck up here. And there's really a place on ships called the poop deck. I don't think it has anything to do with poop, but maybe it does. Today you are you. That is truer than true. There is no one alive who is youer than you. Shout aloud, I am lucky to be what I am. Thank goodness I'm not just a clam or a ham, or a dusty old jar of sour gooseberry jam. I am what I am. Sounds a lot like Popeye the Sailor. That's a great thing to be, if I say so myself. Happy birthday to me. Look at all the stuff. Going on here. This elephant's shooting fireworks off. There's some more fireworks going up. Yeah, all kinds of stuff happening. Rockets are being sent into space. This guy suspended from a balloon. Somebody on top of a ladder. At the top of a balloon. Setting off some kind of fireworks. That could be dangerous. Now, by horseback and birdback, and hippoback too, come your friends, all your friends from all over Catrue, and the birthday palace heats up with hot friends, and your party goes on and on and on till it ends. So here's all the friends coming. It wouldn't be a party if you didn't have people there that liked you. You know, just all these random, strange animals. When it ends, you're much happier, richer and fatter, and the bird flies you home on a very soft platter. So now it's nighttime. There's the moon, crescent moon, birds flying this boy home. And we can see that it's 11 o'clock. So that's what the birthday bird does in Catrue. And I wish I could do all these great things for you. Here's the cat going, "Hey Joe, good time? Did you have a good time?" The boy's asleep and he's got these things from his party. And there's the bird going away. And that's it. Peace out.